SimplyFi has the ability to generate invoices against both your time logs captured in Gemini as well as your expenses or project costs. This can be done either automatically via a recurring invoice or manually from either the items grid under your project or the time billing report under the reports section of the main menu. Before we create an actual invoice, there are a few general configurations we need to go over. Click on the General link under the Administration section of the Finance menu. In the Documents section, you'll see the appropriate settings that need to be configured as per your requirements. The first three settings are simply the prefixes that get prepended to your invoice number when an invoice, quote, or credit note are created. The item description mode sets the size of the item description input box to allow either single line, multi-line, or large multi-line, which simply allows for more space. The invoice item description source determines where SimplyFi gets the initial description for the invoice line item from. The text SimplyFi automatically generates can be changed at any point in the invoice creation process. The time bill rounding setting will always round your determined billable time values up to the appropriate rounding value. Here we have 30 minutes set, indicating that SimplyFi will round determined times up to the nearest half hour. For example, if we have 4 hours and 10 minutes logged against an issue and we bill this issue, SimplyFi will set the billable quantity on the line item to 4.5 or 4 hours 30 minutes. Next, we need to set up some rates, which will be linked to our Gemini time types so that the appropriate billable rate can be determined when invoicing our time logs. By default, Gemini ships with a single billable time type. These can be changed by clicking the Time Types link under the Issues section of the Administration menu. For the purposes of this demo, we've created a few different time types for our users to log their time against. Now, let's go create the rates for each time type. Again, we've already created most of the rates, so we'll demonstrate creating a single new rate here. Click on the Rates link under the Admin section of the Finance menu. Click Add to add a new rate. Select the appropriate time type and click Save. Note that you can create rates without associating a time type. These rates can be used on invoices when creating ad hoc invoices to preset the price, or within project costs, which will be explained in a later video. You'll note that we have no rate created or configured for the internal or non-billable time type. This is to ensure that we don't bill our clients for work done internally. Now we're ready to start billing our time and expenses. In part 2 of this video, we'll show you how to create time and expense based invoices from your work items. Until then,